Cleaning out the winches. They were getting a little bit grimy. You could feel when you pulled on them, they're getting harder and harder to pull. They're due to be greased up and cleaned up a little bit. We've never done it before, so it's definitely due. So we got this little pin thingy. I can't remember what it's called, maybe a wrist pin. But you just wanna, I shove my finger in here so we don't lose it. Come on. And just spread it open, if I can do that. There we go. Once you get it started, you just kind of undo it. This thing comes off. We'll take off the little cap here. Just be careful you don't lose anything, like the bearing in there. There we go. So it's not doing the best, so we're actually gonna have to take this one fully apart, which kind of sucks because it's a heck of a lot more work to take it all apart. We gotta remove these 5 screws and unbolt it from the underside, and this whole thing should come off, and we can get everything on the underside. So we'll give it a try, and we'll learn something in the process.
I removed all the nuts and washers from underneath, and now Corey's just pulling the bolts out.
Yummy. Well, that was pretty nasty in there. All right, cotter pins out. I should be able to just push this guy out from the bottom. Beautiful. Now these wheels should come right out. All right, and that's how it works inside. So I'm just turning it and slowly sliding it up. It's kind of just like the one on the actual for the top. Don't know how easy this is going to be to get back on, but we'll find out. All right. Well, it certainly wasn't easy.
Stubborn one.
I just hope I can get this back on eventually. There we go.
Woohoo!
Now
I
this
don't need
guy.
those gloves anymore, they're all broken.
Oh yeah, there's a decent amount of water in there. Alright, well that'll be good to re-grease all that up. Now it's fully dismantled, we should be able to get this perfectly greased up and we won't have any more problems. Not that we really had problems, it was just getting a little stiff, so we wanted to fix it. Apparently these parts are the only parts, these cogs I think they're called, these guys, with the little springs. You don't want to grease them up, you want to use just a little bit of oil to keep them lubricated. But all of the gears and stuff and these bearings, you want to make sure to grease them up nicely. That's what we use the winch grease for. And for these little guys, we're just using some motor oil. I decided to go a little bit more crazy and clean every part as well as I can. There's probably better ways. Supposedly mineral spirits works pretty good, but I used basically just some not steel wool. You definitely don't want to use steel wool, or all the little fragments will go on your deck and rust your deck. So bronze wool or brass wool, whatever this is. The copper colored wool, just a multi-tool to get in the little cracks and grooves. You know, one of these to take out the little springs, and that's pretty much it. A screwdriver and wrench to actually take it off. But now that they're all clean, we're just gonna grease all the parts up, oil up the little cogs here, and put it all back together. Should be silky smooth. So I'm gonna put these little, I think they're called cogs, I keep calling them that, so they better be. I'm gonna dip them in some oil, get them all nicely lubricated, slap the spring in there. There we go. Grab my little pliers here. Oh, look at that, it's starting to rain. Gotta love the weather. Beauty. So now I'll repeat that on this side, then this guy goes on here, and we're gonna have to get out of the rain, but basically we're putting it all back together the same way it came apart. Just all the little springs. Oh, wrong way. that. Need my little needle nose. And you really want to be careful because it's supposedly pretty easy to lose these springs. There we go. Springed. Now I just gotta do the other one. Got our little flappers. And then it looks like there's a little groove on this side, so that goes in like this. So you gotta squeeze little flappers in. Get in there, you. Oh. And then it pops off. Or you could, there we go. Aha! Click, click, click. Ooh, listen to that. Nice and smooth. Now this has to go back in here, slides all the way down, and we got this little clevis pin to hold it all together. But I'm gonna slap some grease on this first. Wow. Grease it up. And I'll also grease these gears as well. Da, 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 da. Oh, look at that mess I made. Yum. Alright. We're in. Woo! Alright, now I need to get that pin back in. That's going to be tricky. Right, I just realized it's going to be a lot easier to get this guy on there without this in the way. And we're kind of getting that on there. So I think I should be able to spread it and just kind of walk it around. Anyway, fiddle with it until you get it on. I can't tell you the best way. Well, I got a little frustrated.
And I have a bit more patience. It's really tricky to put it in, but then when you figure it out, it's super easy. I end up just shoving my finger in the little window on the side here and holding the one end of the snap ring into the groove, and with my other finger I just kind of went in a spiral around, pushing it down into the groove pretty much.
Perfect.
So it's in.
And what'd you say these things were called?
Oh, they're called pawl.
Pawls. Okay, I've been calling them cogs, I think. Anyway, pawls. These are pawls. Well done. Now that Alex came to the rescue, I'm just going to finish putting all this together. Grease up the little gears here a little bit. Get in there. My hands are greasy now. Doesn't want to go in. Get. Alright, we got some butyl on it. We're gonna slap it in. Somewhere there. And then I'll wrap butyl around each bolt. Now that I got it on the right way, the bolts actually fit. So make sure you put it on the same way. Alex is trying to get the nuts back on.
It's all by feel. Shit, that one's not gonna hold up good if I try to.
Can't get two arms in there.
No, well, I don't bend that way.
No, I know. Boats, eh? The fun life of yoga in a boat. Yeah, I might be going a little crazy, but it says to put a thorough amount, so I'm not gonna have too little, that's for sure. I'm not gonna put a ton on down here. These I don't even know if they really need grease, but these things definitely do. Alright, we're all greased up and ready, but I'm gonna get rid of the grease around this thing because this is where the pawls are gonna sit. And it says specifically not to grease the pawls, so I'm just gonna get rid of any excess grease here. And we already got the pawls oiled up, so that should do the trick. Just gotta push the pawls down a little. go. Oh yeah, that is nice. Smooth as butter.